Oh, what? Same. Wow. I wasn't live that whole time. Oh my god, man. Are you thinking again? Oh man. What a joke in it. What a joke in it. Yo, my guy saying man like prime time in it. I thought I pressed the button to go live, but it wasn't actually live. And I just had I had some sick fight, you know. That is a joke. That's actually a joke. That them fans could have served that pain. Ozzy say, Tom, you can't say yeah right. My boy trying to say yeah right. Never even seen the stream. Tom, you can't say yeah right. Erd. Tom, you can't say it, you silly prick. And Ngannou's jab, if you time it, is too OP. I barely use Ngannou, to be honest. Man, what more? So I flip it again. Nah, I'm gonna get banged. All I wanna do is drop a link. Oh my fucking god, man. Oh my god, man. That's the best cross alive. I saw Vittori get smoked and it changed my mood. I should have watched that fight yesterday. I'm such a so stupid. I was literally up watching chunks. And I was watching chunks when the fight was going on and I forgot. This motherfucker doesn't get dropped. I swear after this is lightweight, innit? It's gonna be the time of my life. He's so needy, all he does is spam straights. Can't lie, he kind of reminds me of the Diaz brothers. Innit? Don't you think? Like he's got that boxing base, and he's bare tough, and he's got a lot of cardio. He gets hit so hard, but I have to say he has a good chin. I can't lie, Chunks is funny. I had money on Cannoneer. Yeah, but Chunks is actually too funny, mate. That guy's actually so funny. Chato. I don't really want to be peak here, but I'll tell you who I think is not funny in the beta squad. I like Young Philly. I like LV General. I like Darkest Man. Like I swear AJ is the short one, innit? I think he's funny sometimes, but most of the time I don't think he's funny. Nico's sometimes funny. But most of the time I don't think Nico's funny as well. Harry Pinero, I don't think he's funny as well. Oh my days, bro, what the fuck is that? He's got a mad chin, but he don't ever do combos like Nick. It's Nico in it. LV and Philly cracked me up. I don't think Vittori has good jiu-jitsu, to be honest. Yeah, LV and Philly are bare funny. I swear Vittori trains with. I think I've seen Vittori training with the Diaz brothers though. I think he might get like the same training as them. Maybe they're in the same camp or something like that.
Okay, round two, you ready? You ready? Let's go fight.
get that brick and I turn that rock. Scan them whips cause I'm on my job. Bang them sticks when I'm on them blocks. See who's on when crash is dead. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Fucking hell, man. I should have been focusing for this guy, man. This guy is easy work, you know. This guy is light work. All he does is just some retarded little minor slip. Man got thing trying to get that, got clutch that there, but I let that off. No way can I bust that wrong. 2 hands on my posture strong. LV gets mad for no reason sometimes. Yeah, guys, too funny. He's always angry. I want to see Costa versus Vettori 2. The first one was close. Costa did way more damage than Vettori. Vettori landed more strikes, but it shows not really a sign of damage. Yeah, right. Don't watch that in it. My guy Dave in it. See who's on my crash a step. Don't need vehicle 10 to step. Hold hard and my head is a mess. Run from who I can't run from them. This guy fakes a body shot into a minor slip. Come on, I can win this. I can win this. Oh well, but how, man? How did he just pick? How did he just pick me up like that? Yes. Ozzy, when you was young, who was your favorite rapper? Probably like at first when I was like 11. Uh, when I was 11, probably JM. Yeah, JME. JME was like I used to love him when I was like 11. Like I used to love him so much. I used to watch him every day before sleep, and I used to watch all of his shit. Yeah, and then it just became Nines. But like, from like 14 years old to like uh until like 18, I just used to listen to like all the drill tunes that came out. I used to just listen to all of that. I used to just know all of them, but I didn't have a favorite though in drill. But I just used to know like all the tunes. I'm so lucky, bruv. Kicked him in the face. Waste, man. I told you I would win. I told you guys I'll still win. Wish you a nice stream. I have to go to work. I appreciate you stopping by. Man, like mellow coffee in it. You're right, still back in the day drill was too sick. Yeah. Yeah, it is, yeah. Nowadays drill is kinda shit, innit? Something I clocked about drill nowadays is they keep doing like these little singing things. Like you see how E1 did hit that tune, is that when he sampled that tune, that you see how E1 sampled that tune. It was like, keep an eye on these hoes, keep an eye on my bros. See how he did that? And then now like nowadays everyone's doing that. They'll get like a song and they'll remix it like some drill version. I think it's actually sick, you know. How many times did I mash that work? There was some new thing I saw, some new drill tune I saw in my shorts feed, yeah. And it's like that. It's like they remix a song. They'll remix a song like a melody or whatever, and there's some new one and it sounds bare sick. Oh my days, Tyson Fury. This one might be difficult because of the reach.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Go fight!
Yeah, right. guy's throwing a lot of jab uppercut. You must think that he's me. That's my bloody combo. Yeah, right. This guy is not. I'm not letting this guy get no space. The furry Donnies are annoying. Oh, the Fury. I drill was way better when it was blowing up in the UK. Man, that cheeky in. Now drill's full of random Donnies. Yeah, you know what was jokes, yeah? You see when 6-7 first, I feel like you see when 6-7 dropped Let's Lurk, yeah. That was, I feel like when they dropped Let's Lurk, that was the start of drill, yeah. That was I think that was actually like the beginning of the whole when the whole thing started. And I remember back in those days they dropped a mixtape called In Skengs We Trust. And then I was listening to that on the bus, yeah, and it's like every tune is like bare, fucking violent and just like bare greasy, every tune. And I was just listening to it on the bus, like some 14-year-old on the bus listening to that, and it was like I was turning into a lunatic here right now. It wasn't obviously. I'm just saying like, I don't know, it's funny. GG in. Ozzy said the furries. They tried too much to be American now. First UK George tune I heard was 6'7" Let's Look. You see Yanko's a woman beater. Oh, is it? I didn't even know that. The first one I heard was Grizzy and M Dog. I wouldn't really say they're the pillars of the community. Say Grizzy and M Dog. Yeah, right. You know this tune? You know that tune? Dip dip in my face, whoosh whoosh till I'm a derpy. Tell my girl that I need space. Boom 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 to the country. But yeah, them lot are thing as well. Uh, they're flipping originators as well. M Dog and all of them guys as well. There was always I remember there was always a debate there was always a debate who started drill. They used to say is it 6'7" or what or 150, and then 6'7" used to say it was us. They used to be like, it was us that started it, but obviously they would claim it, and obviously they wouldn't admit that they wouldn't admit it if it was 150, obviously, because it's but I think it was actually 150, you know. Cheeky battered me, bro. It's like mine. I set back in it. I think 6'7" blew it up, but I don't know who started it. Yeah, I think it was Thing. I think 150 started it, and then yeah, 6'7" definitely blew it up. It was definitely 6'7". But you know, I remember before before even Let's Lurk dropped, yeah. 150 and 6'7" were beefing in tunes, but they didn't they weren't popular. But you can see before Let's Lurk, they were beefing each other in tunes. I think that was back when they were beefing each other on tunes. That was back when LD was Scribs and he didn't have his mask. But you know what? Yeah, you see them old school PYG tunes and old school gigs. Those tunes is basically drill. That's basically drill. Before drill was even a thing. It was basically what gigs used to do was basically drill, but it's the same shit that they're saying, but on a rap beat, and it's dark, and it's just the same shit. They're saying the same shit. So really, I think gigs is the one that started drill. Think about it. It's basically a gang wars. Gang wars is the same shit, and they're just saying, I'm gonna do this to you. I'm gonna do that to you. I know LD done drill before he was 6'7". My guy Eugene in it. LD is definitely one of the pioneers. Well, before 6-7 was a rap group at least. I just wasn't on a drill beat. Obviously, my guy Sleep. Obviously, Chicago started it first, but Gigs definitely popularized that type of music here. I've actually got a sick story, you know. I'll tell you guys after. Days, man. Oh my days. Nah, why is he taunting me? Eric, tell Gigs yard. Sleep is a pop yard.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Come on, man. The guy should have died there, man. Ah, banged his mom. I hit the no when the head kick missed. Is it? Here, let me tell you guys a mad story. I remember when I was watching I was watching when you see when Shoki died. I was watching all of that, all of that story and blah blah blah. I was watching the whole story about when he died and that, and then imagine I searched up, because obviously because Shoki's in a fucking gang called 814. So then I searched up a diss track for 814, and then I listened to the tune. Yeah, there was this diss track, and imagine it was Russ. You know Russ, the guy that's like bare famous now, the one that does all the dances and that. It was Russ, and I literally found him out like in the beginning when because that tune that diss track to Shoki was like his first ever tune ever, and I clocked it. I listened to it. Well, anyways, my point is, like I've been listening to Ross like since the beginning. I knew about him time ago, and I actually used to listen to him a lot. Joki's one of the first people to blow in drill. Yeah, I think to be honest, I think if he didn't die, he would have blown. I think he would have actually probably been rich like right now. I bet he would have been mainstream. I bet because even after he died, he was dropping tunes with like some famous guys. After his death, he was dropping tunes with like some well-known people that would have definitely got views. Ross started to get mad repetitive around 2019. This guy is actually good. He's got some nice little counters. What you man know about? What you know about fake the jab into the body straight? What you guys know about that? That's a flipping original UFC 3 combo. I like doing it when people slip a lot, and then I just hit their body, and they might fall for the fake, the little fake jab. Yeah, right. GG in. That guy was good, man. There was a time when everyone was waiting for his songs to drop. The ground and pound. Ground and pound was a good ground and pound. Rest used to have some old school tune. It was too mad.
Ready. You ready to fight? Good.
GG in it. This ping is too shit. This is sick. I'm just getting lightweight. Stack them bands because I served that ping.
Ready. You ready to fight? Good.
Why did I do that, man? I should have went right. Cold heart and my head is a mess. Decides to slip straight overhand. Yeah, right. I'm a loony guy. Ow. Well, what most I flip it again. What time is it for you? For me, it's 4:30. Man, what most I flip it again. Saying that should I put on the no HUD? Yeah, right. Get out of here, man. Ah! Mm. Yeah, right. Should be it, man. You silly prick. It was a good fight. Yeah, right. It's 4:24 a.m. Yeah. Great work off defense, hurting his liver. Yeah, that was sick, innit? GG in it. No way, man. Like Seba. Game out of nowhere. The go Ozzy in. Where did Seba come from? Who knows who's the who knows who's the who knows who this is? Goes like this. Goes like this. Goes like, yeah. Go Trailblaze in. Yeah, Trailblaze is the underrated lobber. Balabimbi. Yeah, right. That's Dylan Brewer. Yeah, right. It's GB. If you're from the L, go suck your mum. Go suck your mum, like he said.
Ready?
Man, like Isaac in it. All of this, he say, she say, I say. I say that we do this my way, anyway. We're not taking it lightly with a bomb, boom, 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 boom. Come on. The maddest head movement. Cut the 1-2, lads. That's 3 in a row. Oh, like this guy's just shit. Alright. No. Fly kicked his mom in. Yo, man, like smoke OG. Good times in this place. Come on, it's only positive vibes. Very silly guy got on to catch the peakest 1-2 of his life. Oh, Sleep said, oh my god. That was hard. Made his mum fly. Yeah, right. Why is everyone copying my pick? Isn't it? That's true. Everyone's using Raphael Lobot. Yeah, right. I'm gonna bait Sleep's government name. Ow. Sleep's government name is English prick. Right. That's too helpful for me. I already played this guy. I got like lightweight about. I got a lightweight like 10 times in a row, mate. This is too mad. Let's see if it carries on. Oh my days. It won't let me back out, lads. I think I might have to restart. So them man, they were chicken again. Ozzy's government name is Wagondi. My bad for leaking it, bro. Garrett, I'm gonna hide you from the channel.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Alright, Ozzy's paparazzi are gonna pull up to your yard now. This dude just pulled the fake armbar in top mount cheese on me. What a joker. What a prick. They do that, you just gotta keep denying it and then transition. I've seen some people, yeah, they'll do that armbar on them over and over and over again, and they'll keep denying it, but they won't transition to half guard, and they'll stay there, and then they'll just get put in an armbar and lose. I swear that's how it works, isn't it? That's how people lose to that thing. Yeah, that's what they do. Yeah, man, you just gotta transition to half guard, and if you've denied like 3 armbars in a row or something or whatever, then your half guard transition will be very very fast, and they won't, and like it'll be unlikely that they'll stop it. Alright, it's gonna be. I'll try it like one more time, and then if I get featherweight, then I'll just play it. Yeah, it's still tough though, because if they get denied the denial, you're fucked. You can time it and transition through their armbar. Then they can try and just guess in it. They can try and just guess, and if they get it right, then you're pissed. You're saying use Ortega. I might have to do that still. Is that when they spam armbar until you have no stamina? Yeah, that's yeah. Yeah, right. It's true. You know, everyone's copying sleep today.
Ready. Ready to fight.
This guy's getting smoked. I'm just 1-2 in his head. guy just quit. I think I found out some new strategy yesterday, you know. You see, like, if someone tries to slip you, if someone tries to do a slip straight, and then you throw a jab, and you whiff, the cross will probably whiff also, innit? So I clocked some new thing. If you throw a jab and they slip it, and then you throw 2 jabs and then a cross, then you'll hit them. I did it yesterday. Cold heart in my head is a mess. How old is this guy, lads? He's 22 in it. This guy's 1 year older than me. And again, lads, everyone's using this guy. Stack them bands because I served that ping. They must have heard he's too hard. He's my guy in it. I originated him in it. How do you do that little side step? Are you talking about the lunging body straight? I can show you that if you're talking about that. Natty 1-2. Oh my days, bro. How did he survive that? I can't believe he survived that. I can't believe he survived that, but at the same time, I feel like my ground and pound was just terrible. Yeah, the gang, we all get ugly. Look at this man with legs, that's funny. Oh my god, mate, what a finish. What a fucking finish. I have to clip that one in. Fiziev is a lethal geezer, 5-star stand-up compared to Nate's 3.5-star. The star ratings mean fuck all, bro. That would be helpful as well. I mean, the one that counters knees really well. The one that counters knees really well. Or that you literally just flick your stick. You literally just flick your stick upwards or downwards, and then he does a little step. I'll show you. I'll show you when I'm in the match. And literally, that's all it is. You just need to flick your stick up or down, and you need to time it when they throw the knee. And then after they whiff their knee, you will see that they will miss. Then you throw a hook like towards their rear leg. Yo, my guy D man in. Genuinely, bro, like Connor's 4 stars at featherweight, lightweight, welterweight, whilst Max is 5 stars at featherweight. Izzy's 5 stars. Yeah, it doesn't mean shit, man. Like, why? Let me tell you why. Why does Nate Diaz have 3.5-star striking? It's because he's got 83 kick speed and kick power. That will push down his whole star rating for his striking. You get what I mean? But it does, and he's got like I'll break it down in practice mode. But that's like for example, with the kick speed and kick power, that's a big reason why his star rating is low. But that's bullshit though. You get what I mean? That's bullshit. Like it brings down his star rating, but it doesn't mean nothing. It's stupid. What's this guy doing using? Why is he using lightweight Holloway? Joking, lightweight Holloway's too hard. Should have thrown my other hand. It's a fucking fly in my face. Imagine yesterday some fucking yesterday some fly literally flew into me. I was like, what the fuck? Oh my god, that was a nasty wheel kick. You know, you don't even get more points on this game for different star ratings. His footwork and switch stance too, yeah, exactly, yeah, his footwork as well. Because originally ranked was gonna be just calves. Thank god it wasn't with that BS class virtuoso or whatever it's called. It's mad we were close to having calves only. Probably why they put the specific weight class thing in as well. Although it wouldn't have mattered as much if it was all calves. Ozzy would be #1 in the world with Golandi. It's a verse Naz. See it in ranked on Fight Night, which is calf only. It's full of cheesers. Imagine calf only, that would have been so shit. This guy seems quite good, you know. Bang them sticks and I'm on them blocks. Man got thing trying to get that got. I fought this guy before, he's pretty good. I feel like I know this guy. Clutch that tire when I let that off. So I was gonna, oh yeah. Should have touched gloves with mine, man. Still. See that wheel kick he did? That was sick because it was like sped up. Oh, I could have banged him. See who's on when crash step. Don't need vehicle, tento step. Man got vehicles. Nah, this guy's taking the piss, bruv. Why is he hitting my body? He's taking the piss. That their burst would have served that. Ooh. Yeah, should have seen that. I'm gonna try to slip that cross. GG in. He has a Rob Font profile picture, I think. He does what I do with the pacing, break the rhythm. Max versus Nate is a fun matchup. Would be fun in real life. In real life as well. Yeah, it is a sick matchup. At least you know leg kicks won't be an issue. I wonder what my record was with that guy. I feel like I've played him. A lot of times. But let me show Isaac what I was talking about. Well, if you see that star rating thing is literally for like the most amateur. That's for like the beginners of beginners. That's literally what that star rating shit is for. that's for literally like newcomers. So like let's see why is Nate's striking 3.5 star, yeah? His punch speed, his footwork, his takedown defense, his switch stance, his kick power, his kick speed, all of that stuff, it makes his stand up 3.5 stars. But you need to deep it, yeah. You see this star rating, it's not taking into consideration none of the moves. You see all the star moves, it doesn't take none of that into consideration. It doesn't take into consideration the boxing combos, like so, and like for example, the kick speed is shit, but you can still use a teep. You can still use his teep. You can still use his rear body kick, and it's calm. And he's got a mad reach, so it doesn't tell you nothing. And the perks. Oh, my record with him is 8-3. Yeah, exactly. So I feel like this is actually very misleading, you know. This it's actually very misleading because say I'm a new player, say I'm like someone new and I want to use let's say like I don't have no knowledge and I'm just gonna base it off who should I pick to strike with, and I'm just gonna look at the star rating, yeah. Then I'll be like, then I'll pick like Volkanovski. But obviously Volkanovski is a good striker, but like do you get what I'm trying to say? Like there'll be like what I mean is like if you're new, yeah, if you're new to the game, you'll look at Nick and you'll be like, he's shit because he's 3.5 stars stand up. He must be shit on the feet, but he's literally not. He's literally the opposite. So it's bare dumb. Like you'll think if you're new to the game, you'll think this guy can't strike. You'll think Nick can't strike. Nick can't strike. You'll think who else? You know, you get what I'm trying to say. That you get my point. So that's why it's just stupid. Makes him get overlooked very easily. Yeah, exactly. Barboza's probably has like 5-star striking. Exactly that as well. You, bruv, that was literally me in UFC 3, like a retard. I used to pick, that was literally me in UFC 3. I used to pick Barboza, and I used to main him. And these times I was a boxer the whole time. The whole time when I used to play UFC 3, I was a boxer. But I used to pick Barboza because I used to be like, I'll look at because I used to just look at the star or whatever. Like I used to look, say, because he's a striker, I used to pick him. Whereas the whole time, I would have been better off using probably Nate. I would have been better off using Nate that whole time when I played UFC 3, but I was picking Barboza, and I used to say to everyone, I remember I used to say to all my friends in the debate, I used to be like to all my friends, Barboza's the best, Barboza's the best, and I was literally chatting the most shit. I think people either pick people they know or who has the most power. And Dan Hooker's the best in the game. Dan Hooker, I haven't even used him. I've rarely used Dan Hooker, you know. But yeah, and like what Cheeky just said, he said Barboza has 5-star striking. So some flipping newcomer will pick Barboza, and they'll start boxing with him and think they're doing well. When you know when you pick Barboza, you're meant to use kicks, and you wouldn't even know that if you're new. Dustin was a B plus in UFC 3. Nick was a B plus at middleweight. Oh yeah, I remember that as well. I used to be happy that it was like that because you basically use like the best guy, and you get extra points for it. Yeah, yeah, but Cheeky, you see how you said like before. You said if you pick someone low rated, you don't get extra points. But it says it here in the middle. It says that a low grade fighter will earn more division points for a win while risking less division points for a loss. So it's basically trying to say if you pick someone low rated, you get more points. So I think it's the same, you know. Nick was only A in welterweight and was by far the best in the game. I've never noticed it anyway. I play on some random fighter account some seasons. It still doesn't feel substantial enough. Yeah, but I don't I've never like actually deeped it though. How much points I get when I win with a low rated fighter. I've never like actually paid attention to that. If I wanted to, I could calculate how much points I get every time I use like someone low rated. I could do that, or you know, I mean, I could figure it out if I really wanted to. But I just didn't. I haven't deeped it like that. I just play the game, and that's it. King of Spain in. It's that damn fans because I served that thing. Why are you laying on the floor? Ooh. This guy is just winging overhands. Must be pure violence. It's that damn burns because I served that ping. Splashed in the head. How you thinking again? If I lose this, I'm a dickhead. I feel like all I have to do is just duck their second strike and that's it. And I win. This guy is actually stupid, you know. He's actually a dumb player. At least it wasn't there early in the game. I've never noticed that little message. Nah, that I've seen. I knew. I've known that message for long. I'll still get 2 points for beating Volkanovski with Clay Guida. King of pricks. In UFC 3 it actually mattered, so the top 10 had to use low rated fighters. No way. Yeah, but obviously you see how you're saying you get 2 points for beating Volkanovski with Clay Guida. Obviously like say like you've got like 2,500 points and then you face someone with 1,950. Yeah, even if you beat them with Sam Alvey and they have Daniel Cormier, you will still get like 2 points. So so obviously like there's that as well. Probably like if you beat someone that has the same amount of points as you and they're using someone highly ranked and you use someone low ranked, you probably would get more points, I reckon, you know. Yeah, right. Who's this? Who would have thought that Alexa Grosso would become the champ? It's very insignificant in this game, at least, which is why you don't see the top ranked players with low star fighters. I hear that. But you know what I don't know why they took out the way it was when UFC 2 was actually the best, you know, because you see on UFC 2 you could actually see like what you're getting points for. Like say if you pick the what's it called? It was called like fight. What was that bullshit called again, man? Remember every day they used to like recommend you 5 fighters in UFC 2 and then if you pick them you would get like extra 5 points for a win and then like it will show you'll get like different points for submission win and a knockout and decision. It will literally tell you like why you got the points that you got. I feel like they should just do that. I preferred it when you couldn't see who your opponent was picking as well. 100%. People just counterpick because of it. Mm. Yeah, it's true. Counter picking is real in ranked. Even I counter pick sometimes. Like if I'm playing heavyweight and then I see them pick John Jones, then I might pick then I might not use Bishop. I've actually got a question, I've got a question. If they made Nate in this game realistic, like how he actually is in real life, would it be would it be difficult? Would it be? I feel like if trying to say like if they made him like the real Nate Diaz in the game, would it be hard to catch up to people? Because I feel like in this game, you can like if you fight a McGregor, it can be very hard to hit them, yeah, because they might just use their footwork and then you can't really hit them. But I don't even really have trouble, yeah, with like 99% of players. I don't have trouble hitting them with Nate, and the footwork doesn't even seem like an issue, yeah. But in real life, I see that Nate like he's actually slow in real life, and he actually has bad footwork, and it's actually hard to hit certain. It's actually hard for him to hit certain people. Like I bet you if Nate fought Wonder Boy, I wouldn't be surprised if he just couldn't hit him. What will you do when Nate isn't? Yeah, what would you do when Nate isn't in the next game? He is gonna be. He is gonna be in the next game. If they don't put him in the next game, then I think they're retarded because that's like one of the biggest stars. But if they, I hope they put him in the next game. Yeah, Wonder Boy would have schooled Nate. That's what I'm saying. But like in this game, when I fight Wonder Boy versus Nate, there is guys that where I can't hit them, but it's very rare. I can hit most Wonder Boy players with Nate. I swear down. It's not. It's actually very rare that I come across a Wonder Boy that I can't hit. I hope that doesn't happen in the next UFC where they just make him so slow to the point where it's like so hard to hit people and you can't use him at the highest level. Because I feel like but I can use Nate at the highest level in this game, I probably am at a disadvantage, but I can beat like the vast majority of people, and I can probably even get like top 10 or whatever, or top 25 using Nate. Also, obviously, another thing is like you see his. I bet you if Nate had short arms, then his footwork would be way more noticeable. Like how slow he is, yeah. Because his arms are so long, it doesn't matter that much as much that he's slow. Yeah, right. That was a pretty close one. Even old man Wonder Boy outstrikes every current welterweight. I think Wonder Boy would have broken Nate's legs. A lot of people also just don't know how to use footwork on the game. Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's true because there's some guys I'll face them with Nate, and I just can't hit them. Man, like Levi in it. or like it's just like very tough to hit them. I'm gonna do I'm gonna do one more match, lads. What's the talk about Harlem? Harlem. No, we don't act. We want evil shit. I wonder what my fight history is. I don't think I've lost, in my last 10. But maybe I'm smoking crack. Just want to play there, man. That's up kids. I actually started UFC 3 as a Nate main. Final match in, and then I went to Dustin, and then to Connor. Sorry, I just caught the end of the stream. You've been KOing people. Yeah, man, I've been doing good. I've been playing well today. Yeah, man. I wish I could go back to UFC 3 and just use Nate, because that was like, should have been doing it from back then. Should have been doing it since the beginning of UFC 3. I couldn't use Nate properly in the UFC 3 days. He felt his animations felt weird to me back then. But I used to use Barboza, and then I think I started using Tony Ferguson. Now this is at the start of UFC 3, and then my boy was telling me to use Nate, and I started using Nate. And you know why we used to pick Nate in UFC 3? Because you see, remember in UFC 3 you hold R2 and L2 and then you move the right stick to the side and you get the submission reversal thingy. That's what me and my boy used to do, you know. My friend used, my boy used to play like a crackhead. My boy used to do, yeah. This guy was too funny, bro. This guy used to play he used to play so like silly, yeah. And then he would taunt on purpose. And it used to work for him. Like obviously when you taunt, if you get hit, you get knocked out straight away. He used to taunt on purpose, and then when he used to taunt, like in the lower divisions, they'll always throw a head kick like some fucking retard. So he'll taunt and they'll throw a head kick and he'll duck it and then knock them out. That guy used to use some mad strategies and he used to do some other weird shit as well. I used to be a retard, bro. Back in when I first played UFC 3, I was a retard. I also used to use Eddie Alvarez, but my main was Eddie Alvarez, and I never used to like Nate because I used to think, because I used to see that his best attacks were his jabs, in it, his 1-2. I used to think, why the fuck would you wanna have? I didn't understand what's so special about a jab. I used to think that your jab's like the worst attack. That's what I used to think. So I used to think, why would you wanna like? Well, I used to think like, why would you wanna have a good jab? Now I think the 1-2 is like my favorite strike. That's my favorite strike. Better, I like them more. I like it more than hooks and uppercuts and everything. Yeah, right. Yeah, I forgot that I lost to this guy. I'd say I did win most of my matches, and I finished number 25 in it. What am I saying? What's my record? 49 wins and 12 losses. I think that's pretty good. Who's streaming in it? Who's hoped he would die? I'm gonna rate my guy D-Man in. Anyway, thank you very much for everyone that tuned in. I appreciate it a lot. Please like and subscribe. We greatly appreciate it. And peace out in.